The confrontation between Ms. Mangrum and Ms. Schools unveils contrasting narratives regarding their relationship with the deceased. This dynamic not only intensifies the emotional turmoil surrounding the situation, but also reflects the underlying complexities of grief and unresolved issues. Ms. Mangrum articulates her profound pain and her hesitance to acknowledge her son's purported paternity. This reluctance underscores a fervent desire to shield herself from further emotional reminders of her irreplaceable loss, illustrating the depth of her sorrow. The judge's reflections on grief illuminate the intricate nature of coping with loss. Such insights emphasize the myriad difficulties faced by individuals grappling with the weight of profound emotional pain, showcasing the delicate balance of navigating personal sorrow. The mother's expressions of heartache reveal her struggle with grief as she seeks to avoid reminders of her son. This emotional burden manifests in frequent crying spells at night, further illustrating the pervasive impact of her loss. The court session serves as a window into the complexities of family dynamics, particularly as they contend with the paternity of a child named after the deceased. The mother finds herself increasingly conflicted over her late son's legacy, adding layers to the emotional landscape. As discussions arise about the validity of a DNA test, the narrative highlights how external factors, such as blood transfusions, can influence paternity results. This revelation heightens the tension already permeating strained familial relationships, complicating an already delicate situation. The significance of communication within relationships emerges as a focal point, revealing how misunderstandings can precipitate considerable emotional distress for all involved parties. It underscores the necessity for honest dialogue, which is vital for achieving clarity. The role of DNA testing is further underscored as a crucial mechanism for establishing paternity. This method not only addresses uncertainties, but also provides a sense of closure in familial disputes, serving as a beacon of absolute truth in uncertain circumstances. The emotional repercussions of the situation are palpably felt as participants express their distress through tears. The quest for truth becomes a dual-edged sword, offering both catharsis and pain to those entangled in the complexities of their familial ties. Amanda asserts that she and Mr. Webb were separated prior to his coma, while Mr. Webb contends that their relationship persisted. This divergence not only adds complexity to the testimony but also raises the stakes within the courtroom setting. The timeline surrounding Amanda's pregnancy emerges as a contentious issue, with differing accounts proffered by both parties regarding the moment of realization. This discrepancy introduces significant doubts about paternity, further complicating their legal entanglements. Mr. Webb articulates his frustrations over being denied access to his child following birth, poignantly highlighting the emotional toll this situation exerts on him. His repeated attempts to foster connections with Amanda and their child have been persistently obstructed. The mother's trepidation regarding the potential loss of her daughter to the biological father prompts her to restrict his access to Elena. This concern is exacerbated by prior threats from Mr. Webb, intensifying her protective instincts. In turn, Mr. Webb articulates his profound emotional anguish stemming from his exclusion from Elena's life. Despite facing resistance from the mother, he continues to seek avenues for connection, illustrating the deep yearning for paternal involvement. Competing claims of custody from both fathers underline the intricate nature of parental rights. As they navigate the looming legal battle, the anticipation of DNA test results adds a layer of urgency to their ongoing dispute over paternity. The daughters convey their deep emotional anguish resulting from their father's absence, expressing feelings of an unfillable void in their lives. Their hope for resolution reflects a profound desire to heal from the traumas of their childhood. One daughter poignantly shares a poem that encapsulates her feelings of rejection and longing for her father's affection and presence. This creative expression underscores the emotional turmoil they have endured during their formative years. The father's reluctance to embrace responsibility for his children has fostered a complex familial dynamic. His choices have resulted in enduring scars on his daughters, profoundly affecting their interpersonal relationships. The confusion surrounding paternity has precipitated further strain within the family, resulting in significant emotional distress for the daughters. They grapple with their father's contradictory statements, which distort their understanding of their identities. The judge draws attention to the inconsistencies in the father's narrative, suggesting a lack of substantiation for his claims. This scrutiny raises additional inquiries regarding his accountability and integrity. As the daughters share their struggles with self-esteem and familial connections, it becomes apparent that their father's rejection has left a lasting impact. Feelings of isolation and being unheard culminate in a profound sense of worthlessness. Lakieta and Tiffany articulate their anguish over the absence of their mother, emphasizing that her love constituted their primary source of comfort. This profound loss has left them with an enduring sense of emptiness. The court's confirmation of paternity for both daughters elicits a complex response, marrying relief with emotional turmoil. This pivotal revelation serves as a significant milestone in their evolving family narrative. In her reflections, Judge Lake underscores the resilience of women in managing family issues, contrasting their strength with the father's victim mentality. This observation serves to highlight the disparate roles individuals occupy within the familial framework.